There was a time when women wore just silk stockings, a luxury that only a few could afford. Then came the invention of tights, a cheaper, more convenient alternative. But how can something that is so delicate be mass-produced on a factory scale? Making a nylon stocking takes only a few minutes. However, it's a complex operation that involves the knitting of 5 to 8 threads, all as fine as a hair. The threads, usually nylon and lycra, are strong and elastic. Sometimes polyester or cotton is added. The knitting machine goes into action. This one fashions a tube for sheer stockings in 90 seconds. In 3 minutes, it makes a tube for tights. Its speed is adjusted according to the product being made, varying between 750 and 1,200 revolutions per minute. Once the tube is knitted, it's sucked up and lands in a bag where it will be inspected. More than 500 machines share the work, each making a model that is specific to it. The two ends must now be joined. This automated machine assembles the two tubes together to form the tights. Then scissors cut the tights. This opening is then enlarged to allow for sewing, which will join the two tubes. The label with the size or brand name is sewn into place in just 10 seconds by this robotic machine. At this pace, it sews in 4,800 labels in 8 hours. Installing a gusset requires some preparation. Scissors make an incision at the joining point. Then the stocking is turned inside out by suction, so that the stitching can be carried out on the inside. Now the foot must be sewn. This robotic machine places the foot in position. Then a sewing machine stitches, whilst at the same time efficiently cutting away excess material. This step requires only 10 seconds. Then the tights are turned right side out, again using suction. Everything is ready for the installation of the gusset. The tights are placed in a tub and taken to a new work area. The stockings are again suctioned and placed on a gusset machine by the operator. This method assures that the gusset will be installed without a crease. Putting in the gusset is the final operation in the process. A pre-cut piece of cotton is slid into the space reserved for the gusset and automatically sewn in. Now just the aesthetics need attending to, and a touch of colour is introduced. They're placed in a washing machine, which has a large drum with 4 compartments and a 45 kilo capacity. The tights are washed in soapy water, then immersed in dye. The temperature climbs gradually to 93 degrees centigrade. After a 5-minute rinsing cycle, a softener is added. Once dried, they proceed to inspection. The tights are placed onto a frame which stretches them and allows them to be inspected. If all is well, the tights are transferred onto another frame where they will be pressed. The tights are positioned and guided by a magic eye. Finally, the tights are carried toward a steam room and remain there for just 2.5 seconds before being dried in 7.5 seconds at 140 degrees. 180,000 pairs per day are made here. Proof that there will always be a replacement pair for the laddered tights.